alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. And, of course, Devin Vassell. This is their first game without him.
Yeah, it's a big loss for them. He's a guy who can influence. Outcomes. He's that good a player, and they'll need others to step up while they're figuring out the new roles.
Inside. Stolen by Wembanyama. Ball with it, and it's Young picking him up. Call with the bucket. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Young misses. On offense, here is San Antonio. Back to Wembanyama. From deep. Rebounded by Daniels. To the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Sometimes you just have to throw it up to an athlete and let him do the rest. That's a great finish from Johnson.
Atlanta foul. His first. Team first.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Sabonis. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is one of a kind.
It feels like he's emerging as the face of the NBA soon.
I think that's what we all expect.
Now here's Young. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Okongwu with the bucket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Now Paul. Wembanyama, high post. That one falls.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be a fool's errand.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Here's Paul.
And Paul gets it to go.
He doesn't back down from anybody. Paul has to be one of the most tenacious competitors in the league.
Pass to Daniels. Outside Johnson. This one for 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter right here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Second shot opportunity. And there's a nice layup by Sabonis.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Young inside. Down low. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Paul. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Daniels. There's the screen by Johnson. Outside Young. From the arc. Rebounded by Green. On offense, here are the Spurs. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Wembanyama. And that comes off the assist by Green. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the night. Got it.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
The three from Wembanyama. No luck on that one. And so the San Antonio Spurs leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back to the game after... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. San Antonio leading by 6. Launches a 3. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Paul with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. They grab their own miss. And there's the contact on the dunk attempt. He gets the whistle. He doesn't get the bucket, so 2 shots coming up.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. San Antonio with the ball. 6-point lead. There's the screen by Bull. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Bull's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, they have Jones out there to run these plays, to work the defense and open things up.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Here's Bargnani. Now Capella. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Well, Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker. And then he doesn't force things offensively. And that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
KYG, know your game. Outside Young. Pass to Rizachet. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Ali, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. It's Daniels with a drive. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
And Daniels doesn't mess around. When he's charging inside, he's focused on the flush.
Bull down low. Shakes him. Pass to Marjanovic. Oh, he tries a three. The rebound by Atlanta. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Now here's Capella. Here's Bargnani. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Young. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Look, it's like clockwork for this guy. Young could probably run the pick and roll in his sleep.
Jones drives in. Tipped away. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Capella. And it's all tied up. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Wembanyama from deep three-point land. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Wembanyama screen. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
"54 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Hunter. Here's Bargnani, covered by Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. All alone. Another one falls for Atlanta.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Pass to Sabonis. From downtown, the rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu with it, covered by Wembanyama. Fires it. Bargnani can't hit.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection, despite the miss.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea. Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Atlanta on top, leading by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And it's Paul with the ball for San Antonio. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby!
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Deflects the pass. Out left to the wing. Right side, Hunter. Pass to Bogdanovich. There's Young with the three. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a three.
A volume shooter Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Barnes the screen. Wembanyama with it. And it's Hunter picking him up. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Bogdanovich. From outside the arc. Offensive board. Now Hunter. 6 to shoot. Now Bogdanovich. To the middle. Another shot. Okongwu with the bucket. Okongwu's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Tries to save it. Kept alive by Atlanta. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. And Atlanta with possession here. To the paint. Okongwu.
Great defense by Wembanyama. Not only does he have the length, he has really good instincts.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Hunter. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
Yeah, you're not going to find too many floor generals better than Young.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. There's a screen by Bull. Jones drives in. Hey, rejected by Capella.
An emphatic block by Capella. Using his size and strength to shut the offense down.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
San Antonio trailing here. Outside Bull. Hey, from beyond the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Bull's got 5. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
To the inside. Here's Sohan. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Pass to Reza Shea. The deep 3. The shot, no good. Spurs lead by 3. Here's Sohan. Takes it inside. Rebounded by Daniels. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
And the basket by Bargnani.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Here's Bull. Capella with a rebound. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Daniels. He has 6. Pass to Bargnani.
With the shot clock about to expire, the last thing you want to do is foul. That's giving them a gift.
Substitution on the court.
5 ticks left to play in the third. And down it goes. 2 points. Bargnani's got 7 now in this quarter. That's tipped. Stolen by Capella. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Hawks on top, leading by just 2. And don't go.
37.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. The lead is 2. Pass to Rizachet. Now Capella. He's guarded by Sabonis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Daniels. Here's Bargnani. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Daniels misses. Right side Green. No good from outside. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Outside Young. Pass to Rizachet. Back to Young. Here's Bargnani. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Back come the Spurs in transition. Knocks it loose. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Hawks on D. Barnes with the rebound.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Stan, it feels like the hardest part of team building is getting a superstar. The Spurs have one.
Well, they sure do, B.A. San Antonio was retooling for a few years, and then they won that 2023 lottery and draft Victor Wembanyama, a superstar, and now it's about surrounding him with the right guys.
Pass to Rizachet. Back to Daniels. Here's Rizachet. He's guarded by Barnes. Good.
And there's the ability to finish for Rizachet. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Right side, Wembanyama. Down low. And Sabonis slams it in.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Bargnani. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Right side, Wembanyama. Out to the right wing. Outside Barnes. Right side, Wembanyama. And the bucket is good. Wembanyama's got 10 points here in the second half.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Atlanta making some changes here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Thanks for that, Allie. And here's a Kongwu for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. San Antonio leading. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Wembanyama. There's the triple. Rebound Atlanta.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And Bogdan has played in big games before, and this experience translating into him being ready to take important shots.
Inside, Wembanyama. And yep, it's good. Wembanyama's got 6 here in the quarter.
You gotta love seeing Wembanyama get assertive in an important moment.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the fourth quarter. Back to Hunter. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You gotta be ready when your number is called. Great job by Hunter.
Here's Wemby. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
Yeah, this young man is pretty steady at the line. Wembanyama can get this done.
Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball.
Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
Goes up on the wing. That one doesn't drop.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
And here's the fast break. Atlanta with a rebound. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Bogdanovich on the wing. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Sabonis outside. And they recover it. Can't get the 3 to fall. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And not about...
I'm the lowest of the lowest.